Hello, good afternoon. Greetings from Washington, D.C. Um, I'd like to thank organizers for setting up the webinar, and I also would like to thank all of you for tuning in. Okay, the topic today is about silk reeling. So, what is silk reeling? Basically, it is about rotational motion. We find every time you move, there is rotational motion. So what I need to do is to convey that idea to you. Not so much that I can explain to you, but I also would like your body to be able to follow and understand what we are talking about. So for that, I need you, instead of sitting down watching me, can you all get up, get your butt up, and follow me, okay? I'll be talking as well as demonstrating, and I'd like you to follow what I'm doing. And as you follow me, then I can plug in whatever I need to talk to you about. All right, are you ready? Take your time. Okay, if you're ready, we'll start. Right. Okay. All right. Fine. All right. Okay, get onto your stance. Take your hand out, your right hand. You're looking at the mirror image of yourself. All right? So I'm using my left hand, you're looking to the right. So take your right hand out, and here's a mirror image. Looking at the mirror image. All right? Ready? Now. One, turn your torso to the right. One. Okay. Two, weight shift. Three. Four, weight shift back to your right. Two. Three. Four. Three. Two. Three. Four. Four. Two. Three. Four. Five. See, we're doing a lower arc, upper arc. Six. Lower arc, upper arc. Weight shift. Seven. Eight. Nine. Now we change hands. Your left hand. Weight shift. Okay. Now pause a minute with your left hand. Make sure your posture is okay. Relax. Sung your quad. Bend on your knee and sung your quad. Okay, feel that you are relaxed. Okay, now turn your waist to your left. 1. And weight shift. 2. 3. 4. 2. 2. 3. 4. 3. 2. 3. 4. 4. Lower arm, upper arm. 5. Lower arm, upper arm. 6. Lower arm, upper arm. 7. 8. 9. Okay, for your feet. So this is a basic pattern of silk reeling. So what rotational motion are we talking about? Okay, in the first instance, we have the motion of the arm. You remember you were doing your arm, drawing lower arc and upper arc. Both the lower and upper arc forms a circle. So you have the arm circular motion. That is the motion of the arm as a whole. But you notice that when you move your arm, you are not wiping the board. When you wipe the board, it is straight. The arm actually, now take your arm out, palm facing down, right? You can turn, then your palm facing up. Can't turn anymore, then you can turn back to palm facing down, and to palm facing up. To change the orientation, you lead with your thumb. Can't do anymore. Now you lead with your pinky. Okay. Now this is called the shun direction. This is called the knee direction. The shun and the knee. Okay. So this is the self-rotational aspect of the circular motion of the arm. The larger motion is the circular motion. All right. Now, how about your torso? Your torso too. You can see the rotational motion of the torso. For example, okay, now let's get to work again. Let's stand not too wide, all right? And settle down, settle down. This is your regular horse stance, right? Okay. If you observe, now I'm going to just turn. What is the torso? Torso consists of the shoulder and your quad, your pelvic quad. So make sure you're relaxed. Once again, bend slightly on your knee and 放松 your quad. All right. And once you feel you're reasonably well relaxed, turn the torso, the whole torso, to your right. Okay, go. Turn to your right. 1. 1. 2. 2. 3. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Okay, now we have the rotation of your torso. Now your whole body, of course, when you move, the center of mass, the whole body motion, the whole motion, overall motion shifts from one side to the other side. All right, so let's try. Let us say, move your weight to your right side. Right side. Right. Make sure one more time, relax. Make sure, allow your whole torso to settle into your quad. You feel the settling is good. You can feel the quad, the shoulder. Very important to try to sense the shoulder and the quad corresponding. You got that? Okay. Now, turn to your right. Make sure you are level. Make sure you are level. Don't bend forward. Just make sure your body is erect. Now, weight, shift, and turn. Turn to your left. Make sure you're relaxed. Make sure you are level. Now, shift weight to your right. Turn your torso. Shift weight to your left again. Turn your torso. Shift weight. Turn. Shift weight. Turn. Shift weight. Turn. Shift weight. 5. Shift. 6. Shift. Turn. Shift. 8. Turn. Shift. 9. Okay, now I hope your body appreciates that you are doing two things here, the two modes of motion. The torso rotational motion, as well as the whole body motion of moving from one side to the other side. So it's very important that you understand not only that you have these two modes of motion, two modes of rotational motion, the self-rotation and the whole body motion. It's also important that you between these two motions. What is this coupling? In other words, they are coordinated. You have to harmonize both the motion, the self-rotation and the whole rotation. In Chinese, it's called 自转, which is self, and the whole body rotation is called 公转. So these two motions have to be harmonized. Well, what is a simple way to understand that is I'm sure you all play football. What happens when you throw a football? The football spins with a proper axis. If the football, when it's thrown, if it is not spinning at the right axis, what do you see? You see the ball tumbling all over, right? So you have to be able to, you must throw the football in such a way that it spins on the larger axis. That's why, so you can see it's so very important that the rotational motion, the self-rotation must match and must harmonize with the larger rotation. Okay, now that basically is the idea of what we're trying to do, to get the body to comprehend the self-rotational aspect in the whole body motion part. So are we ready to try it now with our hands to piece together all this motion? You notice the arm self-rotation. I was explaining to you the arm motion, circular motion at the body, torso motion. Now we try to put it all together. All right? One more time. Get your arms out to your right one more time. Take your time. Make sure you are relaxed. Make sure your arm is level. And once you feel you're relaxed, in the sense that you feel the whole torso sitting on the quad, sinking into your quad. Now, turn the torso to your right. Don't do anything yet. Just feel the turn. Once you feel the turn, then the arm follows. 1. Arm is now waist level. Palm is facing out more or less. 2. Weight shift and palm goes up, now facing your center line. Now, as you turn your torso to the left, your thumb leads. Make sure you stay level. Now, weight shift. As you shift weight, then the arm twirls, self-rotation. Right? One more time. Turn, arm follows. 2. Here's one more point. When you thread up, you don't thread up in a vertical plane. You move up, you move a bit outside plane. 3, 4. Okay. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. It's very important that you understand that it's your torso's rotation that is inducing, driving the motion of your arm. The arm is not moving until your torso turns. Then only your arm moves. Right? The shifting weight first before the arm moves. Turn torso, then the arm follows. Weight shift before the arm follows. Right? Just to make sure your arm is following. Okay, now let's change hands. And let's make sure you have your left bow stance nice and easy. Make sure your torso, one more time, is literally dropping and sitting into your quad. So far, so good. Okay. 1, the pinky leads, level first, right? 2, weight shift first, and the arm follows. 3, the torso turn. The torso turn, Then only your thumb leads. Make sure you stay level. Now make sure the weight shift first before your arm moves. 2. 2. See the rotation of the torso reduces the arm's motion. 4. Shift. See the rotation again, driving the motion. Shift. Very important. Your torso area, lower abdominal region, leads. Turn, 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 turn. And shift first, then only the arm forward. Now let's do it both hands. One hand center line with your body. The other hand to the side. As you turn, the left hand goes down. As you turn, your torso turn, your silk reeling turn follows. Weight shift. So you have, now your left hand is center line, your right hand is to the side. And now turn, turn, turn. Let it level. Weight shift. Your left hand now outside. Your right hand center line. 3. So just think about your torso rotation, driving, leading the motion, driving the motion of your arm. Of course, we are all familiar with this motion called hands waving clouds, right? All right. Up, up, relax. Okay, now we're going to do a different pattern of the silk reeling. One more time with your left hand. This time, remember the first time the right hand was to the side. Up. Now we're going to do to the side. Okay, make sure you're level one more time. Now turn the torso. Just turn the torso. Make sure you stay level. 2, weight shift. Then arm follows. Now the torso is going to turn, rotate. Then your thumb will follow. Lead, thumb follow. Easy. Now weight shift. Go. See, the mechanics is the same. It's the turning of the torso that is driving. The torso turn drives the motion. Weight shifting from side to side, driving the motion, right? Shift, then only your hand follows. Turn, the hand follows. Shift, the hand follows. Turn, the hand follows. This is the rotational, self-rotation and the whole body rotation, working together, well coupled, in harmony. Change hands. Now, on your left both stand, meaning simply means more weight on the left. One more time, make sure you're relaxed, bend slightly on your knees, swing your paw again. You feel the weight of your shoulder, weight of your torso. And now turn. One, make sure you're level. Weight shift. When weight shift, then your arm follows the turn. Make sure you're level. And turn your torso. The torso turn, arm follows. Weight shift. On your right, turn torso, the arm follows. Weight shift, the arm follows. Turn, shift, 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 turn, shift. Both hands. Your left hand to the side, and your right hand center line. Okay. Same as before. Listen to your tongue. Listen to your torso. The abdominal turn. Let it turn first, then arm follows. Make sure you're level, right? Weight shift, then the arms turning motion follows. Turn. Shift first, then turning for the arm follows. Shift. Turn. 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 Shift. Okay, now we're going to use another pattern. All right. This time it seems to be it's easier. Both hands are moving in the same direction. Your left hand down. Both hands are down. The right hand center line. The left hand to the side. Okay, now weight shift. Both hands forward. Up. Turn up. Shift. So what is your left hand doing? The left hand is doing the first pattern, right? Think of your left hand. What is your left hand doing? It's turning the first pattern. What is your right hand doing? The second reverse pattern. Lower arm, both hands, upper arm. Okay, now we change, reverse direction, change direction. Now your right hand is doing the reverse pattern, while your right hand is doing the first pattern. Okay, thank you. So I hope you appreciate the series of rotational motion that the exercise is going through. All right. Once more, we have the self-rotational aspect, and we have the whole body rotational motion. Whole body refers to the motion of your center of mass of the whole body, and the self-rotation refers to the rotation about an axis. Remind you one more time, the axis of your hand gives you the self-rotation, and your large motion is circular. And for your torso, your self-rotation is rotating about the vertical, your spinal axis, and the large motion is the center of mass motion shifting with side to side. If you think about it, all your motion, all body motion or motions of any objects have these two modes of motion. What is important is the principle of silk ring motion is that these two modes of motion are coupled and they must harmonize. So if you search back to all your form movements, this is what you have been doing all your form movements in the Kalu practice is trying to harmonize these two modes of motion. Now, let me ask you then, what are we really doing in our Kalu practice? Let's say in particular, Taiji Taolu practice. What are we really doing? Well, first of all, with this understanding of silk-ring motion, you notice that all your form movements consist of self-rotational and whole body motion together. Number one. Number two, the important thing is that, and the thing that you probably don't quite realize is that, what are we really working against? First of all, we have gravity working on us. Every time when we move, gravity we feel the gravitational force. So we have gravity, gravitational force, one. What is the other force that is acting on us? Well, if you have someone pushing on you, then you feel the force of the person pushing you. But if you are doing a taodu on your own, or if you are doing a dance on your own, or you don't have anyone pushing on you, so what is the other force that is acting on you? The second force that is acting on you is the force due to your muscle contractions. Remember, doesn't matter what you say, if your muscles do not contract, you cannot move. The motion is driven by the contractile action of the muscle. However, there's a caveat. There's another force involved with your muscle action, and that is the tension, the tensile motion of your fascia. Like tension, when you stretch tension, you let it hang, the fascia to support your arm with all your drop. So what is supporting it? Both the muscle action as well as the tension of the tensile strength, the tensile force of your fascia. So your muscle force consists of your tensile fascial force as well as the muscle contraction too. But what we don't have when we're doing taodu, we don't have to worry about bumping into someone or someone pushing you. So in your whole taodu practice, what are you making sure? You're always constantly making sure that you understand acting on your body and how when your muscle motion, when your movement, when you're generating your motion, your muscle activation, activating your muscle, that they are properly counteracting the gravity, and at the same time, together with the motion, the body motion that you want. That is what we are trying to do in the whole complete Taoru practice. Does that make sense? Okay. So let us see how silk wheeling motion threads into the Taoru form. Let's take the Tai Chi. Now, remember I said in the silk wheeling, you have just two basic movements. Your Shun Chan with the two orientation. The Shun, which is with the flow, and Ni, which is against the flow. In other words, one is your pinky leading and the other is your thumb following, all right? Okay. These are the two fundamental basic orientations. All your body motions in your Taoru consist of that, driven by your core motion of your abdominal region, your quad. So now, in the motion we are doing regular circle, large circle, and the steps we take, we are using a regular width of your stance. Now your width of the stance can be smaller, it can be changed, or your circular motion can be larger or smaller. All right. For example, in this motion, we have a small stance. Okay. Now, in this small stance, I can turn and I can weight shift and open. I can turn again, following the same motion. Okay. Now, notice my right hand, I'm going to draw a much larger arc with the right hand. As I turn my torso, I'm drawing a much larger arc with the right hand, but smaller arc with my left hand. So what happens when I draw a large arc with my right hand? Large circle, left hand small circle. So the left hand circle will complete first, while the large arc is only doing half cycle, following the same rotational motion. Right? Now weight shift. Then I sink into my left and bring my right to the front and sink. On fist, drop, raise, and drop. I hope you can see the image. I can't see my own image for whatever the reason in the transmission. Can you see me okay?
We can see you, thank you.
Okay, that's good. All right. Now, again, you see, I can turn, as I turn, if your weight in this case is on your left, I'm sorry, I'm not doing the off. My image is back, thank you very much. Okay, now, okay, yeah, good. Now, so when I stop, my right foot is up, drop. Where is the weight? The weight is still on my left. You're the wrong looking at my mirror image, I'm sorry, because of the interruption by the image. Now I turn my torso to the left, then my hands separate. My right hand thread up, my left hand thread pushes down. See, my right hand is doing the silk reading, my left hand is doing the reverse backing. Right? Weight to my right, and as I turn, they're all silk reading motion, right? Now weight shift, I sink, and then step up. Now I turn the left and weight shift, and my right hand doing silk reading. And when I ride, I settle and drop. Okay? Now, left finds right, turn, also, weight, shift. Okay, up. Now I can do the pattern. If I do the pattern with the same regular size arc, this is what you see, right? Now, this time, instead of drawing the big circle arc, complete circle, as I weight shift, I bring the arm by my neck region. So when I turn my torso to the left, I settle down, bring it in, right? My torso turn, my whole torso turn. Torso turn, and my hand follows, tangentially down. Now, both my palms are facing down. So I do silk reeling again. As I turn, big palm facing up. Settle down, right? As I turn back, silk reeling, the arm goes up, and I settle, open. Thread up, on my left, and it turns away. This is the Dantian posture. Okay, so I hope you get the idea of how the silk reeling motion is works into your whole form. So basically, think of self-reeling motion, the basic of the motion of your Shun Chan and your Ni Chan. They are like the basic musical notes that you just learned. But then, of course, if you want to play a musical score, you've got to have the form, and you have to practice musical notes together with the form, which means you have to make sure that the notes are combined in a way that they harmonize. So that's exactly what Tai Chi forms is all about. All right. There are many things that we can still, if you have questions, then I can try to answer some of the things that you may have in mind. But what I want you to go back with is that first of all, I want you to first of all you understand the principle of self-reeling, the two modes of motion, the self-rotational and the overall motion. Okay, and in the self-rotation, and within it you have the musical notes of your motion, is Shun and Ni. And they have to all come together and harmonize. One, the important thing is not so much that you understand what I'm saying, far more important is that your body comprehends the self-reading principle. That's the whole idea of the practice of self-reading. I hope that idea gets across to you, okay? Now, if I will be failing, but I didn't tell you that I have a book written 2 years ago. A lot of the ideas are in this book. You can do Google search, go to Amazon, CPO, Tai Chi Chuan, Cultivating Inner Strength. And the book will just pop up. All right.
We do have one question.
Yeah, now I'm open up to the question. Yes.
Okay. First question, how is breathing coordinated with the silk reeling motion?
About breathing, what is the question again?
How is breathing coordinated with the silk reeling motion?
In Chen Tai Chi, or I think in Tai Chi in general, first of all, we do not insist on a fixed pattern of breathing. In breathing, when you are extending, when you're rising, and you're going, when you are farting, for example, then the breath is always out. When you're bringing in, the breath is in. And when you are doing your self-reeling, the pattern could be very, the whole idea is that your breathing has to be, so to speak, natural in a way that you do not force yourself, that you feel that you are forced in the pattern in such a way that you have to palpitate. That's what we're trying to avoid. So you can, for example, see, as you turn, breathing, as you shift, breathe out. Breathing, shift, breathe out. So you can follow a simple pattern of this type. But the pattern, just remember that the breathing pattern does not dictate your practice, the form movement practice. The only very basic idea of breathing that you have to follow, meaning like what I said, when you raise, you breathe in, when you go down, you breathe out. When you're farting, you breathe out. And sometimes when you have to do multiple farting, then you don't breathe in or out, you just simply hold the breath. I hope that helps.
Okay, thank you. Next question. The hand that appears as a hook, should it be a snake's head, crane? This is for the right hand. And are you in a mabu? Is it similar to single whip?
The one in the model, which one is it? In the book, no, the Lanjai, the book shows the Lanjai, which is on my right hand. Lazy tying coat, right hand. With the right bow stance.
Okay, I'm not actually sure what specific movement they were asking about.
That is left bow stance. Left bow stance, what can you see? In the time being is left pole stand. Now, the whole idea is that every time when you arrive at the posture, let it settle, in the sense, settling simply the whole torso, the whole weight of your torso literally is into your quad region, right? So once you settle, you allow your core to move first, then turn, then shift, open again. See, here's the important thing. When you raise, you cannot raise your body. So when you raise your body, you lose your the center of mass gets disturbed. All it takes is a slight gentle push and you fall over. So to raise, you have to, even before you raise, the same requirement. Let your torso settle into your quad. Settle first, and as you raise, settles more. So the principle, this way, you are always paying attention. Happy, so to speak, always relax. You can always feel your abdominal region relax. So you can always turn. Okay? That way you can find, so you can generate, once you accelerate the motion, then all your pieces of your body all come together. As a whole, in angular momentum.
Does that answer the question?
Yeah, any more questions?
Well, we are out of town, out of time. So I think we'll have to stop here. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and expertise with us, Maestro.
Thank you.